Now, for exclusive gameplay footage of Street Fighter V. Okay guys, the long-awaited Street Fighter V is here. Alright, now it's currently in development, but it should be released in 2015. Alright, now let's jump to the good stuff. Let's get into comparisons with Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5. And already I'm liking what I see. Regardless of what I see on YouTube, the resolution is going to be low. But here's some comparison photos that I have right here. We'll start with these. Alright, so let's start with Ryu. Street Fighter 4 version. Now, you may notice the signature lips. It sort of look like they're sad. Capcom kind of dumbed that down a little bit with Street Fighter 5. If you look at the Street Fighter 5, his lips are not that wide and they don't droop down as low. Plus, if you look at the chest is more chiseled with muscle and detail. More close together, more bulky, look more stronger, more detailed with a nice gliss to it. Now, Street Fighter 4 had that watercolor look. But Street Fighter 5 got that flesh tone look, that nice skin texture, like with the bumps and the pores and stuff. Nice, shiny, like glistering lights coming off from the background, good reflection. Unlike you see in Street Fighter 4, it's just the basic light reflection that repels off the skin. But this one, you have lights from the background of every color just coming off from nice glister. Hands is well detailed. Now let's look at his gi. Now on Street Fighter 4, the gi wasn't that detailed where the sleeves are cut off at. But here, right here, we have a nice detail like where it's just shredded. You see the threads. This is looking beautiful so far. I mean, his eyes are serious in the Street Fighter 5 picture. Now if we go to the Street Fighter 4, he doesn't have that serious look. Actually, he really looks crazy in the Street Fighter 4 picture. I wasn't really a fan of the Street Fighter 4 polygon version, but the Street Fighter 5, they nailed that perfectly. That's what he should have been from the beginning, which I understand. Street Fighter 4, you know what I'm saying, that was an earlier version, but Street Fighter 5 really nails it. And so far as I know, this is Dimps making the game, and they've done a great job. I mean, this is beautiful right here. I'm loving everything about it. I love the background, I love the skin texture, I love the chiseled jawline. He got some nice muscular jawline. He kind of looks a little older, but not too old. But he looks just right. This is the perfect Ryu right here. This is the Ryu I was looking for. I wasn't a fan of the toonish look which Street Fighter 4 was bringing forth, but Street Fighter 5 comes straight with that much more realistic look. My aunt used to get on me about saying much more, so forgive me if I say much more a lot here. That's just how I say my thing, but whatever. Now let's go over and look at Chun-Li for a second. Now Chun-Li, let's look at her spike bracelet. Alright, now notice on Street Fighter 4, she doesn't have a shine to it. But on the Street Fighter 5 below, yeah, it's got a nice gloss to it. There's a nice reflection coming off it. That's beautiful right there. Her clothing, it doesn't look faded like the Street Fighter 4. Right above on the Street Fighter 4, her clothing's like faded, like a lighter blue. Now, if you go down to below where Chun-Li in the Street Fighter 5 picture, she has a rich blue to it with a rich yellow. The colors are just, everything about her is rich. Her hair bows are moving in the wind. It's not jagged looking. It looks like they really blowing. You know, her posture is more tight. It's much more tighter than the Street Fighter 4 posture. Like, she's a little loose with her guard. If you see her pose is a little loose. She's more out with it. But in the Street Fighter 5, she's holding herself tight together, like she's really has her guard up. I mean, this is looking beautiful right now. I mean, she's wrapped in there. I mean, oh man, this is looking beautiful right here. And her ears. Just look at her ears for a second. Now, in Street Fighter 4, her ears, Chun-Li always had big ears, but in Street Fighter 4, her ears was like you know, a little big, noticeably big. Now in Street Fighter 5, they've toned that down back to a nice, you know, a nice size right there that really fits her head. And I believe this is probably the best Chun-Li I've seen so far. This is really beautiful right here. I mean, like I'm speechless right now. I mean, this is really looking good right here. man, I'm really looking forward to more concept arts, more to see what other characters they have in here. What Ken looks like, you know, how they do his hair, you know, because the hairstyles in here is beautiful right now. It's not like flat and matted. Like if you go, let's go back to Ryu on Street Fighter 4 and look at his hair. It's like matted down, you know. It doesn't have no texture. It don't have volume, you know. There's no dynamics to his hairstyle. Now if you go down to Street Fighter 5 Ryu below, he has dynamics. It has a rich black look to it. It's beautiful right there. I mean, that's beautiful. So, alright, so we're gonna stop this comparison right here, and I'm going to the next thing. Let's look at the gameplay for a second. Alright guys, let's pause right here for a second. Now, I've noticed like this extreme combo that Chun-Li's just performed on Ryu, and not only that, I noticed the combo, but I noticed that Ryu was bounced off the ground and she caught him with a kick as he bounced off the ground. So we're looking at some new fighting mechanics here, and I'm telling you that was looking beautiful. It's looking way more fast-paced than Street Fighter 4. This is extremely fast-paced. I mean, new animations, new lighting effects from the hits, fireballs is looking great. But I'm really interested in this little ground bounce attack that she did. Like she bounced Ryu off the ground and then kicked him. So we looking at a new combo system here, people. This is looking beautiful. This is looking beautiful right now. And I think we could expect much more. Now for some reason when I seen that, I have a feeling that Dimps is taking the best of all Street Fighters, and they're gonna put it in Street Fighter 5. For some reason, I'm feeling World Tour mode from Street Fighter Alpha 3. I feel like they're gonna give us a World Tour mode. I don't know about you guys, but that's hitting me hard right now. When I seen that combo, I feel like they really focused on the fighting dynamics right now. Are we gonna get us a World Tour mode? Now, let's move forward. Now, I've noticed that Chun-Li did like another EX attack. She did like some crazy super EX attack, and then she just, after she did that, there was no cancel to it, but it looked like she just followed up with an immediate special. And I mean, that looked hard. And then she knocks Ryu through the wall. So now we see that we have stage transitions. So they going back to, they taking it back old school. We knocking people through different levels of the stage. Now we're going old school again with this. They bringing the level transition back. Like if I kick you through a wall, we're going into a whole nother stage. So there's no telling where they're gonna take this, And this is looking great. The background is looking fantastic right here. I mean, that was a beautiful move I just seen right there. Chun-Li just performed. But that stage transition too. Oh man, that stage transition right there. I wonder where they're gonna go with this. All right, I mean, is it gonna be like the Dead or Alive? Are they gonna do something like Dead or Alive where you knock somebody off a cliff? Because I know it's not just going to end. They're not just gonna have you knocking somebody off the wall. I have a feeling we're gonna be uppercutting people through ceilings. We're gonna break the ground and go down to the bottom of the ground like we used to do on X-Men versus Street Fighter. I love that, like slamming somebody on the ground and the ground cracks. We all just fall down to the bottom. I have a feeling they're gonna do all of that because this is looking really hardcore right now. Really. Alright guys, but I'm bringing this video to an end. And for those who've been with me from the beginning know that I love Street Fighter to death. And I go in on a Street Fighter video. I mean, I'm going into depth. I'm gonna bring you some like analyzations of videos, news of every source, every little bit of news that I get, I'm bringing it to you. You know me when it comes down to Street Fighter. I'm going in on the Street Fighter videos, so expect Street Fighter videos to pop up whenever I can, just bring it possible. I'm gonna bring crazy Street Fighter videos, man. Y'all know me when it comes down to Street Fighter. I'm going in on the Street Fighter videos. I might have to just sit Destiny to the side for a little bit. I mean, I'm not canceling out Destiny. I'm still gonna do my Destiny videos. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do another one right after I do this video. But I have to bring Street Fighter to the table first. This is what my channel started off of, and whenever Street Fighter comes out with something that's groundbreaking, I'm definitely gonna do a video on it. All right. But I'll catch you guys later. All right. Peace.